So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Could be danger here. And the finish! Goal! Botafogo! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here.
Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Botafogo with the lead. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, well played, well played. He's got away, takes a shot, and again, and no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Quite a game this, all square again. He's had a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo leading now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh no, what has happened here? Shot goal! Oh, shooting chance! Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's tidy. Gross. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Wahi. Tries to play it through. And the shot! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Lazio dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go on better, possibly.
That's really well cleared. That is good alertness. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rashford.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. Now he's off and running. And the counter is on. Played into space. Oh, they could break here. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. In with the challenge. Long ball upfield. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be... Adeyemi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can clear it away. Chance! Oh, crossbar! That's put paid to the danger. It's a searching pass. Cleared away. Jarlo. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a key interception. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand, an extraordinary scoreline, and it's only half-time.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 7.
And that's the second half started.
Substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 11.
He's in a great position here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rashford goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Lazio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt...
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been knocked clear.
Lazio clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oosterwolde promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lazio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shit.
Rashford! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Souček clears it away. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get... Decent chance! This time, surely! And that's a tiny finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20. Camisa 99.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Deixando o campo
So
para
again
entrada
we
de
have parity.
Camisa 37.
Botafogo really will fancy...
It's Rashford! Goal! Lazio! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Played into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lucas Vazquez ventures forward. And it's hoisted clear.
Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's the keeper's ball. Simon. Lazio can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good ball, good take. Botafogo very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And he's had it nicked away. Pinches it off him. Razpilicueta. And it's Lamina. Passes short and sharp. Now, who's going to be first to this? This looks promising. Can he finish? And he stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's neat. Rashford! Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lamina. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.